So I'm Greg Banworth. I'm the Director of Information Technology for the town of Falmouth. And we got a lot of interesting things going on in 2019. Mainly changes in our communications and the way that we're presenting ourselves on the website. And the biggest change that we're seeing is we're moving from falmouthmass.us, which is what you type into your web browser, or the address that you use when you contact a town employee, is going to change to falmouthma.gov. Likewise, our fire department, which is traditionally falmouthfire.us, is going to become falmouthfirema.gov, and our police department will become falmouthpolicema.gov. And the great thing about the .gov web space is it's a federally regulated URL. So it's something that if you see .gov on the end of a web address, then you can be pretty confident that it's a government-sanctioned entity. And we live in a time these days where there are a lot of public services, either through the town of Falmouth or the state of Massachusetts, that aren't really government-run, but there are a lot of companies that kind of try to pretend to give you government services at an extra cost. So the .gov namespace is what we use to differentiate what we ask people to rely on, knowing that they're dealing with a government-sanctioned entity. So what we're going to be seeing in the first quarter of 2013 is each town employee's email address is going to move from the falmouthmass.us space to falmouthma.gov. Internally, what that means for us is we're going to have much better communication tools for our email systems, just better ways for us to engage, kind of a new tool set behind the scenes that we can use to kind of track some of our responses and engage the public. We don't have a specific schedule of when all this stuff is going to happen, but we do know it's going to be in the first quarter. So if you're emailing somebody from the town and you get an auto reply saying that their email address has changed from falmouthmass.us to falmouthma.gov, then we've converted that particular person along our migration path. And all we ask you to do is just to upgrade your contact list, that any emails sent to the old falmouthmass.us address will still be received by the recipients. And we plan to extend that feature, keeping the old falmouthmass.us email namespace at least until July of 2019. We'll extend that if we find out there's a lot of communications still going there, but we assume that by mid-year we'll have enough notifications out that most people have updated their contact lists. Likewise, the website is going to change from falmouthmass.us to falmouthma.gov. The good news with that is both the falmouthmass.us and the falmouthma.gov namespaces are basically interchangeable. So you can type in falmouthma.gov right now and still get to our website, though the top of the website is going to read falmouthmass.us. And by mid-2019, I expect that whether you're typing in falmouthmass.us or falmouthma.gov, you'll land on the Town of Falmouth website, and that URL at the top of your browser bar will always read falmouthma.gov. So we're very excited about these changes. We expect them to finalize by mid of 2019. If you're communicating with any town employees via email, you'll notice that many people by February and March will be moved over to the new system. You'll know this by getting an auto reply when you send to their older email address to request changing their email address to the new falmouthma.gov namespace. And as far as the website's concerned, we should see a full change to falmouthma.gov in about mid-2019. But the great news is you can still type in either falmouthmass.us or falmouthma.gov to reach the same Falmouth website. If you have any questions, more than welcome to contact the IT department, and you can go there by going to our website and going to the IT page and either using the email or phone links to talk to the staff and ask any questions about where we may be going or better ways that we may communicate.